Hi. This video is a video of my top 10 UK Vanguard funds based on the last 5 years. It's not all funds, but includes a variety of funds that I use myself. So these are ranked from 1 to 10 in the highest return after 5 years. So first up is the life strategy 100% equity fund. This averages 12.592% of a 5-year period from the end of June. So my next fund is the FTSE All World ETF, which is just there. FTSE All World ETF right at the top here. So you see them numbers there, and that averages 14.0085% over a 5-year period. So that's number 9. Number 8 is a global small cap index fund, which we've got here. And that over 5 years, that has averaged 14.316%. So that's number 8. That's 0.29% charge. Next is FTSE Developed World ETF right here. This one averages, so FTSE Developed All World here, and this one averages 14.406 over 5-year period, and that's quite cheap, 0.12% charge there. So coming up to number 6, the FTSE Developed World X UK Equity. Again, this is quite cheap, 0.14%. And this comes at an average over 5 years of 14.974%. As you can see, good 5 years ago, pretty good this year, and that is the number 6. Number 5 is the Global Emerging Markets Fund. I shall find now. Global Emerging Markets Fund, right here. This, you don't need to buy a whole share in this, but it is a quite expensive charge of 0.78%. But this average over the last 5 years has averaged 16.002%. So that's our fifth one. This one's not trending particularly well at the moment, but I can say over a 5-year period it's done pretty well. Next up is the favourite. Where are we going? Going back up here. Next up is favourite of many, S&P 500. I can't remember what it stands for. Good and Poor 500 or special. I can't remember. Anyway, this is one of the cheapest funds, 0.07%. Out over a 5-year period, ending June this year, 2020. This has averaged 16.618%. So that's our number 4. Our number 3 is the FTSE North America. No dividends for this, slightly more expensive at 0.1% charge, but you can buy as many of these as you want. You don't have to buy a whole share. And these have averaged 16.788% over a 5-year period. Coming from our number 2, also in this area, is the US Equity Fund. They're all pretty similar here, 0.1%. Oh, sorry, I was wrong with the last one. You do have to buy a whole share of that. All ETFs you have to buy whole shares of. But this one you don't. US Equity Index Fund. And this has averaged, over 5 years, this has averaged 16.89% return a year. And finally, our last entry at number 1 is right back up here, is the Global Equity Fund. Now, don't get this confused with the Global Equity Income Fund, that's different. It's a charge of 0.48% a year, but this has averaged over 5-year period, has averaged 17.184%, which is the highest amount. So that was my first look at top index funds on Vanguard UK over a 5-year period. Some other funds aren't 5 years old, so I haven't included them. And there's a few more available, but that is the vast bulk of what I had researched, them top 10. So tell me which ones you think you might get or have already got. I am not a financial advisor, so I will not advise you to take any of these, but if you like them, they're all pretty good funds, I would say, if you're willing to take a risk. And you know, the top 4, sorry, I would say a steady away, and you probably won't go wrong with them. Anyway, come back for another video. I might actually edit it properly.